What's up there, fellow YouTubers? This is Chris from the Anomalies channel. This is my rant to all the negative naysayers, the negative commenters, the people who are belligerent. Why waste your time? I mean, I gotta admit, the last couple days I had one guy, and I don't know if this is one YouTuber, uploader, or what it is, or just two separate people, but two different names come up, and they try to. You don't know if it's just they're telling you to just get off your. Just stop making videos for a reason. I don't know what their motive is or whatever. But in both of the messages basically said, why do you even do this? Blah, 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 so on and so forth. And stop doing this. You look like an idiot or whatever it was. Because it's just kind of odd that it just both were the same thing. And when you go on either one of these names, they didn't watch any videos. There's no comments. They don't have their own videos, nothing. I mean, they're just fresh on there, so, I try to put one and one together, and frankly, it doesn't matter. But it just tells me that these guys don't do their own homework, they don't even bother, and they just watch the video, and they're just nothing but, just want to get belligerent on the page, okay? This is my message to you people. I'm talking about the bad people, and I'm not talking about my subscribers. You guys are great, and I do this stuff for you guys. I'm hoping that some of these people, instead of leaving negative comments and being belligerent, how about doing this? How about doing your own homework? Because it's obvious you're not doing it, because if you were, you would say, hey, there's actually some truth to this. Because, unless, of course, you don't trust your own eyes. I don't care. But just every good YouTuber, or uploader, I should say, actually has a link in the bottom of the description. All you got to do is click on it and look at it yourself. You don't even have to invert it. All you got to do is look at a picture and go, well, when I zoom in on it, why does this pot look blurry? This pot looks like it's pixelated. It's got some of these weird lines in it. Well, okay. So that's telling you somehow this picture's been manipulated. So now, even if you don't watch the rest of the video, especially mine, if you just go, because a lot of times I'll actually zoom in onto the picture and say, look how it's blurry, pixelated, ghosted out, whatever. If you stop it right at that point, walk away from the computer saying, at least use your head. Use a little rational thinking saying, okay, why would NASA, the ESA, JPL, doesn't matter which one it is, why would any of these space agencies feel compelled to manipulate these pictures? Think about it. You're the one that's sending the negative comments to all of these YouTubers or uploaders like myself and probably other people, I'm sure of it. Use a little rational thinking. Well, why do they feel compelled? This is your government. Why do you think that they feel compelled to manipulate these pictures? There's nothing on there, right? You keep saying it to other people, and I just got a couple messages saying it too. There was like, there's no such thing as cars, you idiot, on Mars or the moon. For now on, I'll be a little bit more specific. I usually say vehicles. I'll say car, vehicle. Okay. I don't mean there's a ZR-1 Corvette driving around on the moon or Mars. If you were another alien race and you landed on our moon, and you saw the Apollo 15 lunar rover that our astronauts drove around on the moon, what would you call it? A flower pot? Or would you call it a, I don't know, a rock? No, you'd call it a vehicle of some sort because it carries occupants. That's what I mean by cars. Now, don't get me wrong, I've done videos where these things actually look like cars. Why? Because I relate it to what I see in everyday life here. That's the reason why I use the terminology cars. I hope that's clear now. Most of my subscribers know better, so they don't question it. But the people that are just naysayers, what I thought was funny, I got to admit, guys, I feel a little bit prestigious today. I really do. Because one of them said that what the heck was it? Oh, boy. I'll think of it in a second. Actually, it was pretty funny, but they came out with some, it was Howard Stern wannabe. I almost fell off my chair when I heard that. He says, well, because you like to hear yourself talk. Well, okay. First of all, if I wanted to hear myself talk, I don't have to be on YouTube to do that. Secondly, apparently they never heard of the word commentary, because that's obvious. But I thought that was actually pretty funny. So Howard Stern, like him, I hate him. I mean, the guy is somewhat popular. I don't watch him. I think I watched a couple of his shows. He was actually pretty funny. He's a riot. But anyway, I just thought that was funny. But know this: the people who leave the negative comments, you will be blocked immediately. You don't bother me as far as your language. It doesn't bother me. I'm from the big city. Believe me, there's nothing I haven't seen or said myself. Not that I'm proud of that, but that's not the point. my subscribers don't need to see that garbage, and I'm going to immediately take it off. They don't need to see. I mean, they could be a mom or dad or younger person watching my videos, and then their younger brother or daughter or son comes over to the computer and has to see that kind of talk on there. It's not going to happen. Nobody deserves to see that kind of garbage on the page. I will immediately block you. For all the times, I don't care if you get 1,000 accounts. It's not going to matter. Because here's the thing. The second you do it, let's say you're taking the time to do these accounts. You can do 1,000 a day for all I care. The second you go on there, all I got to do is look at your name, negative comment, click on your name. It takes 2 seconds to literally go block, and you're done. So just know that. So if you want to do that, leave negative comments and try to be belligerent, knock yourself out. I don't have any problem with that. But no, you will be blocked. It won't be on there for long. So do what you got to do. And now for the positive side of this message, for all my subscribers, I thank you for subscribing. I do this stuff for you guys. I say this a lot in just about every one of my videos, that you guys are the reasons why I do these videos. Because here's the thing. I know there's a lot of people out there in the world who believe the same thing I do. The government's lying. And they're definitely hiding something. And because if they're not hiding anything, why would you put any kind of manipulations into your pictures? Like if you're looking at like Mars. I mean, everybody's done a ton of pictures on Mars. Why manipulate anything in your pictures if there's nothing to hide? And apparently these people that are negative people leaving comments, they're not thinking of that. So they're not using any kind of rationality. But anyway, I know better with my subscribers. They're good people, and I thank you guys for subscribing. You guys are the best. And that's the reason why I do it. And to the negative people, every time you write this stuff, it just makes me want to do more videos. So just keep that in mind. It really doesn't bother me. But I figured I'd just make this video just to let you know that it's a waste of your time. And it's definitely a waste of mine. And it's really not a waste of my time. I just go click, click, and you're done. So just keep that in mind. With all the other guys, the good people out there, the potential subscribers, subscribe. You'll see some pretty cool stuff on here on my videos. I think you'll like it a lot. And for my subscribers that are already subscribed to me, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And I'll continue to do these good videos for you guys. Because, like I said, if I don't see anything in these pictures, I won't even bother to make the video, and I won't waste your time or mine. So with that, I'm going to let you go. And I do appreciate it. And I'm sorry I had to rant on about this, but it's becoming a big thing here. And you know, a lot of people, I've noticed a lot of good uploaders are seeing this stuff now, and it's just crazy. I just wish these people who are negative people would actually do their own homework, or at least, you know, download these pictures themselves and actually say, hey, you know, yeah, why is this stuff blurred? Why is it manipulated? Yeah, this is your government lying to you. And if you think they wouldn't lie to you, let me just say 3 letters to you. NSA. 35 countries now we've tapped into their phones, cell phones, phone lines, whatever. We've done it. So yeah, your government's so good that they would never lie to you. Just keep that in mind for me. That's all I ask. You know, the government's not as good as you think it is. But with that, like I said, I'm going to let you guys go. I appreciate you listening to my rant. You guys have a good day, and I will see you next pick.